Gervonta Davis returns to the bright lights of New York for Lamont Roach showdown. Gervonta "Tank" Davis is set to light up New York City once again as he defends his WBA lightweight title against Lamont Roach at the Barclays Center. While hardcore fight fans are already looking past this matchup and speculating about Davis's next opponent, the record-breaking live gate at the venue proves that "Tank" remains one of boxing's biggest attractions, drawing in both die-hard and casual fans alike. The event, available via Amazon PPV, features a solid undercard with two highly competitive 50-50 bouts and a well-matched pick'em fight on the prelims, which will stream for free on Amazon. However, for Premier Boxing Champions (PBC) and Amazon to justify the pay-per-view price tag, the fights leading up to the main event will need to deliver in a big way, especially coming off last week's stacked Saudi Arabia card, which gave fight fans their money's worth. Underrated, but facing an uphill battle. Lamont Roach is an underrated fighter, often overlooked despite being a technically sound boxer with strong fundamentals. However, that doesn't necessarily make this a must-watch main event. The issue: Roach lacks the punching power to truly threaten Davis. Without a perfectly timed shot landing flush or a fight-altering injury or cut, there's no clear path to victory for Roach. Roach's lone career defeat came against Jamel Herring in 2019, and he also has a draw with Orlando Cruz on his record. Since that setback, he has built a 6-fight winning streak, with notable victories over Hector Luis Garcia and Rene Alvarado. While those wins prove his capability at the 130-pound division, stepping up in weight against an elite power puncher like Davis is a different challenge altogether. A familiar script for Gervonta Davis. There's a recurring pattern in Davis's fights. His opponents often find early success, winning a few rounds before Tank systematically breaks them down and scores the stoppage. Aside from Isaac Cruz, only one other fighter has taken Davis the distance, and that was in a 6-round bout. Notably, when Davis fights in an aggressive, come-forward style, he tends to win more rounds early. That could mean Roach will likely find himself either circling the ring or fighting from the center, rather than pressing the action as the aggressor. Expect Davis to be patient, whether he decides to walk Roach down or sit back, setting traps. Roach has enough technical skill to have some early success, just as past opponents have, but it won't be enough to build a commanding lead on the scorecards. Davis will use his jab to establish range and work Roach's body, forcing openings for power shots upstairs. At that point, it's not a matter of if Davis scores the knockout, but how, whether through a perfectly placed counter, a crushing uppercut, or a blistering combination. Is there any chance this fight goes the distance? One angle worth considering is ring rust. Davis has been out of action since last summer, and while it's possible he might need a few rounds to shake off any rust, Roach hasn't fought since June 2023 either. That being said, if you believe in an upset or Davis taking his time, betting on a decision win for Davis plus 461 might be worth a look. Ultimately, though, all signs point to another explosive finish for Gervonta "Tank" Davis, as he continues to prove why he's one of the most exciting fighters in boxing today.